President-elect Donald Trump and his incoming administration pledging to carry out mass deportations of illegal immigrants, and the state of Texas is vowing to help. In October, the Texas Land Commissioner Dawn Buckingham purchased over 1,400 acres of land on the Rio Grande and offered the land to use for deportation facilities. The incoming border czar, Tom Homan, has already says he'd take her up on that offer. But now the Texas Land Commissioner is also going a bit further, offering even as much as millions more in acreage if needed. Don Buckingham is the land commissioner in the state of Texas, joins me live here on the Hill. Thanks for being with us.
Hey,
nice to see you.
Great to be on with you today.
1,400 acres is a lot. That, for example, is 1.5 times the size of Central Park, just to try to give a mental image of what this is. And you've said if you need more, you can have more. You have 13 million acres in the state of Texas land that you oversee. That's twice the size of Belgium, for example. All right. So is this not a blank check, but is it in that sort of a sense of you're going to give Trump whatever he needs?
Well, what we're anticipating is it'll be a land lease. That's how we raise money for the school children of Texas. But like you said, we have 13 million acres all around the state in every little part. So once the Trump team figures out what it is they want to do and what their strategic plan is, we're happy to partner with them. I'm sure we can come to a great agreement and not only make our community safer for our children, but fund their education as well.
What made you think of this idea, and what do you envision that it actually looks like? Because we're talking about land. I was looking at some of it today on Google Earth. Land that is basically right there on the U.S.-Mexico border.
Yes, it's 1.5 miles of wall. We're building it right now. Actually, we'll be done in about a week. So if you want to get it done quickly, Texas knows the way. But so we're excited. We originally purchased this property because the landowner would not allow law enforcement nor the wall to be built. It was at the top of all of the crime statistics for the entire region. So when we purchased that land and then President Trump won, we knew, hey, they may need a partner. We have hundreds of thousands of these violent criminals who've been harming our sons and daughters. We all want them out of the country. We want our sons and daughters to be safe, and they may need our help. So we're happy to partner with them. And once we made that first step and we knew they were interested, then we realized, well, we have lots of other properties that may be helpful as well.
So I was looking at what the Texas Land Commission does. You were explaining it to one of the folks here in the Bureau a little while ago. You manage state lands, obviously. You operate the Alamo. You help Texas when it has natural disasters. It's no stranger to it. You manage the coast. We know that's a massive coastline. And you provide benefits to veterans. I didn't hear anything there with immigration. Why do you feel that you are equipped to now get into this fight and this specific issue?
Well, the General Land Office actually built the first section of the wall several decades ago. One of the things we do is flood mitigation. The valley, of course, has a lot of flooding issues, and they needed a big levee, so we just put a really tall fence on top of it. Where there's a will, there's a way. We've been an integral part in border security as well. I made Texas bigger for the first time in a few hundred years by declaring 3 islands in the Rio Grande that were literally law enforcement free zones because they hadn't been attributed to a country, and the cartels were having safe havens there where they stashed all kinds of weapons and drugs and guns and bombs and you name it, it was there. So we declared those Texas so that the Texas Military Department and DPS could clear it and put the wire up. We have complete operational control of that as well.
Is there any risk of putting this facility directly on the border?
I don't think so, but again, we'll see what the Trump team thinks they want. It's by a good highway, it's by an international airport and an international bridge, so it's a good place to get people out of the country.
You say when the Trump team thinks what they want. It's an interesting dynamic. Obviously, this is Donald Trump, it's immigration policy, and his team will follow it and carry it out. Anyone who's ever covered Donald Trump knows it starts and stops with him. But I look at this dynamic of Tom Homan, the border czar, Kristi Noem, if she becomes the head of the Department of Homeland Security. Who do you think is actually going to be running the border?
Well, it's the federal government's job, technically. Texas has been standing in the gap by the Biden administration.
No, I know, but when you pick up the phone, do you call Tom Homan? Do you call Kristi Noem? Like, how do you think that works?
Well, I know Kristi well. I don't know Tom as well. Of course, I know President Trump. So we'll just see whatever they want the chain of command to be, and we'll figure it out once they have their strategic plan set, and we'll get it done.
You say you know Kristi Noem well. Any reservations of having the governor from South Dakota?
Absolutely not. Kristi is a rock star. She's going to be a great.
All right, we'll leave it there. Dawn Buckingham, she is the Texas Land Commissioner down there in the state of Texas. Thanks for being with us here on the Hill. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider.
And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.